Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James, and today we're going to be watching Avatar Book 2, Episode 6. So last episode was a really big episode for Zuko. It seems like he's leaving Iroh to kind of be independent, and learn more about himself. Kind of find that hope within, which is really exciting, but also very interesting. I feel like really... honestly, there's a lot more change going on with his storyline than Aang's storyline, and I definitely think that's on purpose. So I'm really curious to see where that's going, because we love Zuko on this channel, man. So yeah, I'm super excited. As always, full-length reaction is going to be up with the Patreon. Next week's reaction to episode 6. So yeah, I'm super excited about this episode. As always, full-length reaction is going to be up with the Patreon. Next week's reaction to episode 7, also going to be up on our Patreon for early access if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you. And yeah, let's just get into Avatar Book 2, Episode 6.
Never met.
The Blind Bandit. Huh. So I feel like we're going to develop more, right? Because there was that kind of mysterious girl we saw in the swamp. We didn't see anything about it last episode. I think we're going to see more about that. And I'm curious to see who it is, how it goes down, right? It's always fascinating seeing these new bender masters.
You kids like earthbending? Like throwing rocks? Then check out Master Yu's Earthbending Academy.
If some guy comes up to you and says, "Hey kids, you like earthbending?" Never trust him, just saying.
Punching through your opponent's head!
Whoa!
So, are you ready to commit to more lessons? Here in advance, I'll bump you up to the next belt.
Parents, how many of you guys have had experience with martial arts classes just like this? I want to hear. Whoa, this is sick.
Why no one else is sitting here?
Oh, that was cool. This is so cool.
Earth Rumble 6. I am your host, Shin Fu.
And you have the hair of a goddess.
Be a bunch of guys chucking rocks at each other, isn't it?
That's what I paid for.
Yeah, fair.
You may be big, but you ain't bad. The Boulder's gonna win this in a landslide.
It's like WWE. Cool to see the real combat, right? Oh, dang. Ooh. Dude, he just wrecked him.
He's just listening to his big muscles. What do you think, Sokka?
Next match.
Oh, that is super cool art style. I love that. That's very anime with the extra drawn lines to make emphasis. That's really cool.
Now, the moment you've all been waiting.
Come on, this has to be his teacher.
This is your champion, the Blind Bandit!
Wait. I think I know who this is. I think I've heard of this character.
It's just part of her character, right? I think she is.
I didn't know she was blind.
Going down!
Is that Toph? Right? That's Toph.
Afflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The Boulder's over his conflicted feelings.
Whenever you're ready, the Pebble.
Oh, yeah, we can play too. Wait. It's kind of like Daredevil, to be honest. The way they're showing this is so cool, though. Oh! Dang. That was sick.
The champion, the Blind Bandit!
I didn't know she was blind. I'm still so mind blown by that. That adds such a cool element to it.
That. She waited and listened.
And I love how if you look at her attacks, they're so much more precise. They're not big. They're not boulders like everybody else. They're very specific, like streams of rock and stuff.
To face her?
I will.
What? Dang.
Aang, avenge the Boulder!
You're screwed, Aang.
People really want to see two little girls fight.
Ooh.
I want to fight you. I want to talk to you.
I want you to train me.
No talking!
Don't
Sokka! We need to get this done, bro.
Somebody's a little light on his feet.
Can she fight him?
Fancy dancer.
I love how spunky she is. Whoa. Whoa!
Wait!
Yeah, what did you do, Aang? Do you... Like, does she need this for... She's young, man. Does she need it for a living? What...
Way to go, champ!
I saw a girl in a white dress with a pet flying boar. Know anybody like that?
Well, a flying boar is the symbol of the Beifong.
What?
Yeah, but they don't have a daughter.
Flying boar is good enough for me. Let's check.
Wait, what?
Better leave.
Is she, like, hidden because she's blind, maybe? Like...
I'm telling you, the boulder was standing right there. Nothing made contact. The Blind Bandit just fell out of the ring.
Oh my gosh, what? You idiot.
Shinfu.
What are you doing? How'd you know it was me?
Don't answer to Twinkle Toes, it's not me.
Bag matches his belt.
Okay.
Not my problem. Now get out of here.
And yours is to teach Aang earthbending.
Guards!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Toph, what happened? You know your father doesn't want you wandering the grounds without supervision, Toph.
Her dress is really cool. It strangely, and this is probably because I don't know fashion, but it strangely reminds me of like 18th century like England a little bit, like the way the top. I don't know. It's cool. It reminds me of like Pride and Prejudice, to be honest, and I think that's cool. It helps like demonstrate the point a little bit.
Absolutely not. I'm keeping her at the beginner's level. Basic forms and breathing exercises.
Bro, she's already the supreme master.
Who thinks they are so important they can just come to my home unannounced?
The avatars.
Meet the Fire Lord by the end of summer. But I can't do that without finding an earthbending teacher first.
Yeah.
Toph is still learning the basics.
Yes, and sadly, because of her blindness.
Why is she hiding it then?
I'm sure she's better than you think she is.
Oh.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Don't expose her, dude.
No, I was born blind. I've never had a problem seeing.
Cause she can see through the earth, bro.
I see with earthbending.
Oh, that's so cool.
I feel the vibrations in the...
That is literally the coolest thing ever. Okay, that's so cool.
You... that tree... even those ants.
Yeah, in fact, she might be able to see better, in a way.
Then why stay here where you're not happy?
That
They're my
sucks.
parents. Where else am I supposed to go?
And I feel like the parents, right? It's not like they hate her. Whoa.
We're being ambushed.
What? Wait, what? Whoa, that's sick. That is incredibly illegal. What the heck?
I think you kids owe me some money.
Where the heck are the guards?
If you want to see your daughter again, bring 500 gold pieces to the arena.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it. I have the boulder's autograph!
I love you, Sokka.
My daughter back.
We're going with you. What about Aang?
I think the Fire Nation will pay a hefty...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Come on, Toph. Boss battle, baby.
Toph, there's too many of them. We need an earthbender. We need you.
My daughter is
Shut up. Sorry, but...
She cannot help you.
Oh, let's...
I beat you all before and I'll do it again.
Really? You're all gonna run at the same time? Bring it on.
They're mine.
What is she doing? Oh! Bring it. Whoa, the frame. Do you know how hard it is to animate that many frames? Whoa. Oh, she like redirected it? Ooh. Yeah, I love how she always waits for them to attack first. It's very martial arts, right? Defense. Ooh. It's like you're using their like momentum and things like that you use in martial arts against them. It's so cool. Sorry, I'm nerding out. Whoa, that's sick.
Your daughter's amazing.
Whoa. Whoa, that was so cool. Whoa. Come on, Toph. Come on, Toph. Whoa. I love the way she bends with her hands like that. It's just super unique. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh.
I love fighting. Being an earthbender. And I'm really, really good at it. But I'm 12 years old and I've never had a real friend.
Yeah, that sucks.
Who I really am. I hope it doesn't change the way you feel about me. It has?
Yes. I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
Okay, that's a little extreme.
Good, Toph.
Please escort the Avatar and his friends out.
You a teacher. There are plenty of amazing earthbenders.
Regardless, we have to help Toph. She just left?
What are you doing here? My dad changed his mind.
No, he didn't.
It's free to travel the world.
Well, we better get out of here before your dad changes his mind again.
Okay.
Oh!
Now we're even.
That was hilarious.
Different, but I believe you have a common interest.
Okay, this is a little ridiculous, Mr. Beifong. What is this?
Has kidnapped my daughter. I want you to do whatever it...
Okay, that was an incredible, amazing episode. I don't want this to come across as creepy, but I am in love with Toph. She's so cool. I love her character. The introduction, the earthbending, the effect of like that sonar seeing through the earth is so cool. The fact that she's blind makes her even cooler. Because it's like you see this person coming over or adapting to the strengths and weaknesses that they have, and I think that's super, super cool. I love the effect, the sonar effect, and I think that people don't really understand because when you think in a movie like black and white, okay, it's just black and white and you adjust the contrast, but if you look at the way they animated it, it's really unique, even just drawing the frozen pictures. And they do this kind of like thermal shading on it in black and white, which I found to be just super cool stylistically, but also really impressive animation-wise. So I thought that was awesome. Her character, really, really cool. Just kind of the right combination of fiery and kind of passionate, and, you know, is willing to kind of stand up for herself, but without being, like I said, a brat or obnoxious. And I think that comes from her maturity, especially since we find out she's 12, which is incredibly impressive maturity. Even for the lack of kind of exposure to the real world that she's had. And I think that's super cool. This was just an awesome episode. The action in this episode was awesome. The details, I feel like on Toph, I'm just going to notice as we watch more. Like I said, she does a lot of earthbending with her wrists. They're very quick, precise motions. They're not these big dramatic motions, and all of her earthbending is incredibly small compared to other earthbenders I've seen. They're not these big boulders, they're pebbles, they're little streaks in the ground, they're little lines in the ground, and I think that perfectly to me demonstrates her character, and I just think that's so awesome. Her parents. I want to talk about this. I think this is going to be an interesting topic. It's a very complex topic, and I like that they captured it, but I think there's a lot to talk about. So feel free to join in the comments, because I do have a few things to say. Yeah, maybe like it, maybe you don't. I will say, I'm normally not a huge fan of the overprotective parent storyline. And here's why, and this is just my opinion, is that people kind of usually misapply it to their lives or things like that, where I do think when you're young, you know, your elders, whether they're parents or not, do sometimes know better. And regardless, even if they know better, they do deserve respect. And so I'm a little wary. At the same time, I think that ignoring that kind of idea and looking specifically at the situation, obviously her parents are crazy protective and way too far, and they're not giving her any sort of freedom to a scary degree, right? The fact that it's like, oh, you need to be more protected. You can't be part of the world. And I thought it was really interesting too that they talk about her like, oh, she's fragile and helpless. And clearly their actions, right, are making her more so. That's like saying that my son is not buff, so I'm not gonna let him go anywhere. And it's like, what? How do you expect him to get buff? So I think that's really cool. Like I said, though, I do think I'm always cautious about those stories because I do think there's a lot of nuance to it, and I think that sometimes when people look at those stories, they'll be like, oh, that's just like my life. You know, when my parents told me to make my bed when I was 12, and it's like, all right, well, I think that's fair. You know, I don't know. I think it's an interesting discussion to have, and I think very often, especially kind of in our modern time, you see people leaning a little bit too far in that direction as opposed to like super overprotective parents, which I'm sure there was talking, 40, 50 years ago, a lot more of. I don't know. That's just kind of my thoughts on it, though. Overall, I love the episode. I love the introduction to her character. Like I said, I really like her actual character, the voice actor, how young she is, how small she is. Kind of how a little bit cocky, but sweet, genuine, honest. And I think that's really cool and impressive. Even the fact at the end where she doesn't insult her parents, she just says, oh no, my dad changed his mind. I think that's really cool. I think it shows that she has still some genuine love and respect for them. And it's not just this like angry, hateful sort of rebellion, even though nobody would really blame her for doing it. And so I think that's really, really cool. And yeah, I just loved this episode. I truly am in love with Toph. She's such an awesome character, and she's just super impressive in every way. So yeah, as always, thank you for joining me here. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you. Full-length reaction to this episode is up on our Patreon, and as well as next week's episode 7, also up for early access on our Patreon if you guys want to give us a little bit of support. Either way, thank you just for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, and if you do, we will see you all in the next video.